Hello student, today I am going to start a new chapter, chapter 10 of class 8, that is profit and loss. First of all, we will discuss about cost price, that is amount for which an article is bought is called its cost price. Suppose we have borrowed a pen of rupees 5, that is cost price of that pen. Selling price, if same pen I sold at rupees 7, that is known as selling price. So we can say that the amount for which an article is sold is called its selling price. Now profit or gain, we have borrowed a pen in 5 rupees and sold at 7 rupees, so we are making profit. We are gaining something, means 2 rupees we have gained. So when here selling price should be more, so when SP is greater than CP, then there is a gain, and gain equals to SP minus CP. Now loss, when SP is less than CP, then there is a loss. Suppose same pen if we sold at rupees 3, so we have a loss of rupees 2, and both gain or loss we reckon on the price. Okay. Now see here some formula. Gain equals to SP minus CP, loss equals to CP minus SP, gain percent equals to gain by CP into 100, loss percent equals to loss by CP into 100. And you have to learn all the formulas, students, to find SP when CP and gain or loss percent are given. First gain percent is given, then SP equals to 100 plus gain percent divided by 100 into CP. Then SP equals to 100 minus loss percent divided by 100 into CP. To find CP and SP and and gain percent are given. So we use this formula, CP equals to 100 by 100 plus gain percent into SP, and CP equals to 100 by 100 minus loss percent into SP. Now see here problem sums I have taken. Mohit bought a CD for rupees 750 and sold it at for rupees 875. Find his gain percent. So here Mohit bought a CD for rupees 750. So this is a cost price, and selling price is 875. So here SP is greater than CP. So Mohit makes a gain, and gain equals to rupees 875 minus 750 is equals to rupees 125. We use this formula, gain percent. So gain percent equals to gain by CP into 100 divided by percent, it will give you percent. So 125 by 750 into 100. When you do the calculation, you will get 16 whole number 2 by 3, that is the gain percent. Now one more sums I have taken. See here, Rasmi buys a calculator for rupees 1080 and sells it at a loss of 6 whole number 2 by 3%. For how much does she sell it? Here cost price is given, we will write it. Loss percent is given, we will also write it because both are given. SP, we will use this formula, 100 minus loss percent by 100 into CP. In place of loss percent, write down 20 by 3 because it is given 6 whole number 2 by 3. When you convert into improper, it will come 20 by 3. Solve it, you will get 1008. Now see here discount. For suppose you are going to market, so there is a written 50% discount, sometimes 20%, 30%. So what is that? We will understood that from here. First of all, we will come to know about the marked price. In big shop and departmental stores, every article is tagged with a code and its price is written on it. This is called the marked price of that article. List price, it is actually list price is given by the factory. How much price they have invest in that, they are supplying from there, means factory are supplying the price, that is known as list price. So here it is written, items which are manufactured in a factory are marked with a price according to the list supplied by the factory at which the retailer is supposed to sell them is known as list price of the article. Now come to discount. In order to increase the sale or clear the old stock, sometimes shopkeepers offer a certain percentage of rebate on the marked price, and this rebate is known as discount. The discount is always reckoned on the marked price. There is a formula, selling price equals to marked price minus discount. In this way we can find out the discount or selling price. I have taken one sum, that is marked price of a ceiling fan is rupees 1250 and the shopkeeper allows a discount of 6% on it. We have to find the selling price of the fan. First of all, marked price is given, that is rupees 1250 and discount is equals to 6%. So discount 6% of MP. So 6% of MP, that is 1250. When you calculate it, you will get 75. So selling price is equals to MP minus discount. Already told you now formula. So rupees 1250 minus 75, it will give you 1175. Hence the selling price of the fan is rupees 1175. One more sum I have taken related to the discount, that is a dealer purchased a washing machine for rupees 7660. He allows a discount of rupees 12% on its marked price and still gains 10%. Find the marked price of the machine. So how you will find out? First of all, CP of the machine is rupees 7660 and gain percent is 10%. So we will use this formula, SP equals to 100 plus gain percent into CP. We will use this formula. In place of gain percent, write down 10%. It is given over here. So 100 plus 10 divided by 100 into 7660. When you calculate it, you will get rupees 8426. Now let the MP be rupees X. Then the discount equals to 12% of X equals to 3X by 25. Because we don't know the marked price, we have considering here X. So SP, we know the formula, MP minus discount. MP is X and discount we have taken out, that is 3X by 25. So when you calculate it, you will get 22X by 25. So you can see it here. Here is also SP. Here is also SP. So both SP will be equal. So it will give you SP equals to 8426. So 22X by 25 equals to this much. Calculate, you will get the value of X 9575. Hence the marked price of the washing machine is rupees 9575. Now successive discount. Suppose a discount of 20% is given on an article and then reduced price, a discount of 15% is given. In such case, we say that successive discount of 20% and 15%. Now here I have taken one question of discount, successive discount. Find the single discount equivalent to two successive discount of 20% and 10%. We are going to convert into a single discount. So first of all, let the marked price of a article will be 100 rupees because we don't know the price. First discount on it is 20%, so it will be 20. So the price after the first discount is 80 rupees. Now second discount on it, 10% of 80 rupees. So it will give you rupees 8. Subtract it from 80, you will get 72. So net selling price is 72, means single discount equivalent to the given successive discount is equals to 100 minus 72, that will give you 28%. Now come to sales tax or value added tax. you know everyone is giving tax to the government. So first of all, let us understood what is sales tax. It is denoted by ST, and ST is charged by the shopkeeper for the customer on selling price of an item and is added to the value of the bill. Sales tax is paid in a state to the respective state government. This tax is going to the government directly. Value added tax, that is VAT. These days the prices of the articles include the tax called VAT. Different items carry VAT at different rates. I have taken one sums. Raman bought an air cooler of rupees 5,400 including VAT at 8%. Find the original price of the air cooler. So here let the original price of cooler be X because we don't know the price. So VAT is 8%. So 8% of X, it will give you 2X by 25. So price including VAT will be X plus 2X by 25. It will give you 27X by 25. Now, so this will be equals to 27x by 25 will be equals to 5,400 because this is on this amount he has bought the cooler. So x equals to this much. Calculate it. You will get the value of x, that is 5,000. See it over here. So hence the original price of the air cooler is rupees 5,000. I hope till here you have understood. Thank you.